All right, this is my review for Obsession. Did I like this movie? Yes, I did. I like that a lot. But I hate it. I don't hate the movie. I hate how it makes me feel right now. This is what I'm going to tell you. You know a movie did a good job when you get home and you look under your bed, you look all these different places. What am I looking for? Am I looking for a ghost? No. Am I looking for a zombie? No. Am I looking for a monster? No. What I'm looking for is a small girl. A small, scary girl. I'm afraid of a small girl. The girl who plays the obsessed girlfriend in this movie is very good. The winner of this movie is casting. They casted the characters perfectly. The actors and actresses is amazing. To the point where when I was leaving the movie theater, there was two girls sitting, talking, like giggling and laughing in the corner, like right outside the movie theater. Like they were sitting on the floor, just being girls or whatever and just talking. But I was like probably like 30, probably 50 feet away from them. And I was just walking around the corner because I was looking at the movie posters and stuff. And then I heard a girl laughing like 50 feet away. And I looked and I just saw a girl sitting on the floor, like with a little bit of spotlight on her because she's sitting like in a dark area right next to the movie theater. Like two girls just sitting giggling. And when I saw it, I literally did this. I like jumped because I was like, what the fuck? Because the thing that this movie does well, and this is what I'll say about certain movies. Some people go into horror movies and say, oh, that wasn't scary. I understand that. But what I would say is this. If a movie, like for example, some movies are thrilling, some movies are action movies, whatever. The point is this. If the movie's a thrilling movie, it's a heist movie. If it can make you feel thrilled for the entire movie, then it's done a pretty good job. If a movie's a horror movie and it makes you feel scared, maybe at some point, some jump scares and you're like, oh, that was whack, I understand that. But if a movie can make you feel uneasy for the entirety of the film, then in my opinion, it did a good job. And this film makes you feel uneasy the entire film. It does not make you feel safe at all. I think the safe lost. You don't feel safe like after the first 20 minutes of this movie, when something happens, you don't feel safe at all. You're uneasy for the entire film. So now, in my mind, it did good. But it just sucks because I'm at home right now, and I'm like looking under my bed, moving my curtains, and I know I don't have to. I know no one's there, but I just have to do it because mentally in my mind, I see this girl still. Like, she did too good. She did too good. Like, there's moments in this movie where, like, I literally felt like when I left the theater, I felt traumatized, and I felt like I just got out of a toxic relationship with this movie. That's how I feel. And that means they did good. That means they did a good job. Like, I literally feel like I need to watch Zoey 101. I'm probably definitely going to watch Zoey 101. I've been wanting to rewatch Zoey 101 for so long. Like, I keep thinking about it. Like, I was listening to the theme song of Zoey 101 for like, I think like 3 weeks. I was at the gym and I was just listening to Zoey 101. I was like, yes. I was driving in my car. I was like, yes, this is such a good theme song. And I keep saying I'm going to rewatch it. And I never rewatch it. I'm probably going to watch it right after this review because, not you. I'm stop. Gosh, such a good song. Anyways, the point is this. If you want to watch Zoey 101 and you see Zoey 101 review for episode 1, maybe watch it, maybe don't. But the point is this. Movie did a great job. And it made me feel so uneasy. I need to watch regular show. I need to watch something, SpongeBob. I need to watch something and get this feeling off of me. I need to shed this energy off of me. I think I'm going to go see The Sheep Detective. I really wish I saw both of these movies in the same day. I wish I saw The Obsession and then I want to see The Sheep Detective. Because I heard Sheep Detectives is good. And that's like basically animals who could talk and they're trying to solve a murder. I need to watch something whimsical because this movie makes you feel so traumatized. When you watch this movie in the theater, there was a point where I didn't want to leave, but there was a point where I was watching the movie where I said, I feel like I'm trapped in this relationship with this girl and I need to leave this movie. Like the movie was like the relationship. I was like, I need to leave. I need to leave. It was like, it was touching me in places in my mind that I did not want to go. And it's like, I'm not saying everyone is like this. Obviously not everyone's like this. But the point is, sometimes you meet certain people and they have certain quirks about them or whatever. And it doesn't mean they're going to go as crazy as this girl goes. And it's not her fault. If you watch the movie, you know why. But the point is, I didn't watch any trailers. I don't know nothing about this movie. I mean, I actually do. I saw, they had you know what they did? They had a teaser trailer that they released months ago, which was very good. It gave the plot, but it didn't give anything else. It was a guy sitting in his car, and he was on the phone. He was saying, "Hey, I made a wish that this girl would like me. Da da da. Is it real?" And then he's like, "Just because you chose this for her doesn't make it less real." When he says that, oh, I have goosebumps right now. When he says that, I was like, watching that teaser, I was like, oh, I want to see this. This seems intriguing. And that was all I needed. I didn't watch anything else. So I didn't watch any of the clips. So I don't know if they gave away certain things in this movie, but when I was watching it, I was surprised at pretty much everything. And there's more to that scene of the guy on the phone talking to customer service. As I'm talking to you, I am cold. My body's cold. I feel goosebumps because what this movie does well is it triggers you in certain ways because, first of all, the sound design is so incredibly good. I think the sound design can make or break a horror movie. I believe that. I truly believe that. I don't care what you're looking at on the screen. I don't care what you're looking at on the screen. If it's horrific, I don't care what it is. It could be the scariest face ever. If it doesn't have the right sound behind it, it might fall flat. And that's just what I believe. Because there's moments in this film that shouldn't have been that scary. It shouldn't have made me feel these goosebumps. But the sound, they did the sound design so perfect. Without me spoiling anything, this is what I will say. There's moments in this film where a character is losing themselves. It's kind of like they're playing, it's like imagine someone on a seesaw, and one moment they're happy, one moment they're trying to figure out what's going on. And there's moments in this film where that happens. And when it happens, it's like, I might be right, because I'm very good with picking up on certain sounds. So if I'm right, this is what I think they did for sound design, or at least part of the film. When something happens where they want to shake you, it's like they took 10 hands and there was a piano in front of them and they said, boom! And they hit the piano like that. and before then, everything was fine. It was like everything, you're watching everything is good. And the thing about this movie, it has a really good, needle drops. It has some good songs. It has some good songs in it. The soundtrack of this movie is pretty good. When people feel romantic and stuff, they do a pretty good job at making you feel the ambiance of this film with feeling the atmosphere of this film with the background music and everything. So when the movie's feeling pretty good, and then they do 10 hands on the piano, like when it does that, it's like a, what do you call it? It's like a jump scare. But jump scare for your ears and your eyes. It's a jump scare in all sections. Obviously, jump scares have sound too, but it just works so well with this film. It works so well with this script and what's actually going on to this character. And without me spoiling anything, this is what I'll say. There's one point in this film where he's on the phone talking to customer service, trying to take back the wish or whatever. He's trying to figure out. That's all I'm gonna say. He's trying to figure out. And without me spoiling anything, there's something that the customer service member lets him hear, and it's so haunting when you hear it. It's so haunting. Like, I have goosebumps talking about it because I can remember how it sounded. I can remember how it sounded, how that person sounded is all I'm saying. And it was like, oh my God. Like, if you can imagine if that's you, and like imagine like being like trapped in your body, you can't do anything, but you're witnessing everything. And oh my God, I have goosebumps like on the back of my neck. This movie it was so effective. So effective that I'm probably never gonna watch this movie again in my life, but I'm gonna remember it for a while. And honestly, if Shorty came through and she's like, I wanna watch a movie with you, and she wants to watch that, I'll watch it with her. But yeah, I'll watch it with her, but damn, I'm not gonna be happy about it. I mean, I'll be like, all right, fine. I made you watch Into the Spideyverse. Even though Into Spider-Verse is really good, but that was her first Spider-Man movie. Anyways, I'm on a tangent. All I'll say is this: she ended up watching the original Spider-Mans with Tobey Maguire, and then she ended up loving Spider-Man. It's just that if someone never seen Spider-Man before, don't start with Into the Spider-Verse, even if you really like it. Start with Tobey Maguire, then they'll kind of understand. Anyways, blah blah blah. And some people, they don't. I know I'm going on a tangent, but some people, when they look at animation, they don't even They just don't vibe with it. Some people do, some people don't. But the point is this. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. The actors, the actresses are great. And damn. I just feel so like, it's funny because I thought this was a safe movie. Like some horror movies I go into, I'm like, I don't know if I want to see this. I don't know if I want to invite this energy into my soul. Like, for example, I never seen the Evil Dead, the new one they made, like, I think like 2 years ago. Even though I kind of want to watch it now because they're making a new one. And the new one's coming out, and I kind of really want to watch that. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to feel that. I don't know if I'm ready to bring that inside of me. But this movie, I was just like, oh, this is about someone being obsessed with someone. It's about someone making a wish. It's about toxic love. It's about all this type of stuff. I was like, oh, this is going to be a fine movie to watch. And it's just going to be fun and funny and like a little bit of horror. And I was going to be walking out and I was going to be good. No, this movie is sticking on me like sludge. Like I need to take a hot shower and just watch SpongeBob at the same time. Like I feel like this movie is like on me and in my body. Because the girl did so good. And some of the things she does that makes her creepy. Like, first of all, I already talked about the sound design. The lighting in this movie is so perfect. Because the lighting is so good. And it's too good. Because that's why I'm around here looking around my place. Like, is there someone in the shadows? Is there someone behind my door? Because the shadows are so well done. Even if you could see the person and it's not a jump scare, it's still scary because they hold on the shot so long, and then this actress is moving so well. When she moves into a corner, you feel like she's like a reptile or a zombie or something. And her face or expressions are so like ingrained in my brain right now. Like, I could do a face that she made, and it's gonna be in your mind, and you're gonna be like, oh, don't do that, it's creepy. So I'm not gonna do that to you. But yeah, I'm sure you've seen some posters and stuff, but oh my God, this movie was effective. And if you want to go see it, go see it. That's what I'll say. But, oh, I'll just do this. I normally don't do this in every review. I'm trying to remember. But if someone asked me if I had to get this movie out of 5 stars, what would I give it? Oh, yeah, and I love the ending. I forgot to say that. I love the ending. I love how it ends. Dang. Oh, I didn't even talk about there's a death scene in here. There's a death scene in here. I don't know if they gave it away in the trailer, if it was a jump scare. I don't know. Like I said in the beginning of this review, this movie makes you feel not safe at all. And at this point in the film, I didn't feel safe, but I kind of felt a tiny bit safe because I felt like, oh, maybe they're somewhere far, you know? So all I'm gonna say is this. I don't want to spoil it, but all I'm gonna say is, I can't say, I don't want to spoil it. All I'm gonna say is there's a death scene that's so good and the practical effects is so good and it was so shocking. And I was just like, oh my God. I looked away for like 2 seconds and I didn't want to see, but then I looked back up and it was still going and I was like, oh my God. But they did a good job there. If I had to guess out of 5 stars, honestly, oh, I don't want to say this, but it is a 5 star. It's a 5-star movie. I can't think about why it wouldn't be 5 stars. I want to give it a 4 only because I don't like the way I feel right now. I don't like feeling like all these goosebumps in my soul. I don't like feeling like I need to watch SpongeBob. I don't like feeling like I need to watch Zoe 101 right now, but that's how it's making me feel. And I feel like that's disingenuous if I give it a 4 because it was very effective. So it's a 5. It's a 5 out of 5. It was great. Even though in my mind, my favorite movie so far of the year, scary-wise, or not scary-wise, just enjoyable, was Primate. I enjoyed the heck out of Primate. I loved it so much. And also Talk to Me. It's a different movie that came out. Oh, shoot. What was it called? It had to do with death and everything. It was so good. Oh my God. Oh, I'm forgetting the name. And this movie was so good. Oh, I'm forgetting the name, but I'll put a photo of the poster or whatever if I remember. But it has to deal with death and as the girl who played X-Men's daughter or whatever, and Logan, or yeah, whatever. I never reviewed too long. Is Deja know the name? Spread love and light, and let's sign off for the slash.